Alright, well, our topic is entertainment, society, and technology of the early 20th century to the present day. And what I did was entertainment, and the entertainment of that time had a lot to do with the shifting culture of the average American, such as the introduction of jazz music. It led to the rock and roll, which was a huge impact on our, music. Well, with the introduction of rock and roll came Woodstock, and Woodstock introduced a bunch of music, and it was a time of peace, 3 days in New York, and Woodstock helped introduce Jimi Hendrix. And also with entertainment came the introduction of video games such as Pac-Man and Mario, and this opened up a whole section of the new economy during this time. And now it's a multi-million-dollar industry, and it affected how we spend our time. And also Hollywood movies also affected how we spend our time and leisure. And MTV had a huge impact on the music culture because it introduced huge stars such as Madonna, Bruce Springsteen, and U2. If it wasn't for MTV, these people would probably not be well known whatsoever.
American society in the 20th century to present day spurred a movement of youth culture and created American identity. And we got hippie culture. Alright, so hippie culture was a movement widespread around the youth of America. We had communal living, arts, music, and recreational drug use. Along with the hippie movement, we also had another movement of sports heroes such as Jackie Robinson and Lou Gehrig, and they created a sense of pride to the American people and our society. The introduction of Levittowns brought forth easy living for all Americans, and soon enough Americans were able to all own houses and cars. Another cultural movement of society in the 20th century was the migration of the Sun Belt. And we had a lot of immigrants moving up to these southern states here, and this created an economic boom in that part of our country. The Scopes Trial, otherwise known as the Scopes Monkey Trial, was a major landmark in American legal cases. It challenged the authority of a teacher to teach evolution to students. This court case is still being discussed and debated to this day. Modern day society, having developed from these other factors, we have something we like to call the Facebook generation. And that is generation of individuals growing in a world of social networking, like Facebook. So, as you will hear in a minute, technology aspects of technology played a role in creating a life based on internet. Stop!